Welcome back, friends. Once again, we'd like to thank you for giving us your precious time in order to listen to the show. Also, keep sending us questions so that we can keep answering them with our amazing, flawless execution. And then also remember to keep sending us your feedback because we want what you want, a better show.
You don't need to go to the store and buy the whatever. Just go get a pear milkshake from McDonald's and you'll be just fine.
That's great advertising for tacos right there. I went to
The,
Latvia.
the colonoscopy special.
Yeah. I went to Latvia and they didn't have anything special on the menu except for a blueberry McFlurry. And it was actual literal blueberries. I saw them grabbing like frozen blueberries, throwing it in there, and then a blueberry syrup, and it was fucking amazing, man. Like just fruit and sugar instead of like weird chocolate bars and shit, which are still good. Don't get me wrong, but it was nice to not have to like eat chunks of Twix or Snickers or Crunchy or whatever it was. It was definitely different than I'd ever had, which I really appreciated.
Yeah, I tell you, just to go off the McDonald's subject for a second, when it comes to chocolate down here, I've pretty much quit eating most chocolate bars or chocolate candy bars. All I'll eat is really like super dark chocolate bars. That's all I'll eat.
Is
I
it
just gotten used to it. So everything else just tastes so chemically and just nasty to me. I like that bittersweet taste to the dark chocolate, and so everything else is just too, I don't know.
is it waxy? Like
Yeah,
fake? Yeah.
something. Yeah, but it's like it's got filler in it. I mean, which it does to make it more milk chocolatey, and they put all these emulsifiers in it versus like a more pure just chocolate bar.
We have a lot of good Cadbury here. It's not like the UK Cadbury. It's the same company, but it's, North Americanized. It's obviously, broken down into not as good quality, but it's still better
Right.
than most other chocolate bars in all of Canada, the Cadbury stuff. And I know you guys don't even have Cadbury down there, do you?
I've had Cadbury dark chocolate bars. They're a little expensive, but I've had them. They're pretty good. I get. There's a couple different brands, and I can't remember what they are off the top of my head. They're like 250 to 350 a chocolate bar. I mean, I
That's a,
spend the money on them, but I don't eat them all at one go. I eat like a piece here, a piece there.
yeah.
It take me about almost a week to eat a chocolate bar.
That's fine.
So
That's not a bad investment then. $3 for, a week's
yeah,
worth of snacks, like
yeah,
just to get the
yeah.
flavor, right? It's not trying to fill you up.
Right, exactly. I like to have a little sweetness, and they say the dark chocolate's good for you. They say red wine's good for you too, but I haven't started chugging a bottle of that at night
Become an
yet. So
alcoholic chocolatier, you're good to go.
yeah. Hey,
Live,
I
live
can go to
forever.
France.
Yeah. Uh, Speaking of the different flavors, like as you said, it's like a fake flavor, not a real flavor. Like one of the things about McDonald's is the fries, right? They're
Yeah,
fucking delicious. They're
yeah.
amazing.
They
Except when
used
I
to
was,
be better, but yes, they're
it's
still
true.
amazing.
Like when they were cooked in like beef lard.
Yes.
Oh my God, life changing.
Yeah.
In the UK, they didn't have anything special on the menu except for these wraps. They had like four different flavors, like a garlic sauce wrap, sweet chili, a barbecue, and a spicy chicken. And they were filling and stuff, but they weren't terribly good. And then after I had the wrap, I grabbed my fry and I took a bite and I was like, well, this is trash. And I grabbed the next fry and then I grabbed fry off my daughter's like tray and I was like, why does this taste like shit? Like these fries are fucking gross. So, I
Uh-huh.
got their fry dip and I dipped it. And then when I went back to the hotel later in that night, I was like, I'm going to Google this. Like, why the fuck? Because we had it in Ireland. They didn't
They
taste
cooked it
good.
in vegetable oil, didn't they?
Well, it's all vegan. The fries you can get in Europe is vegan. So what they've are in the UK, not Europe, but the UK. So what they've done is they've removed the frozen beef tallow that gets like put on the fries in North America. Like the fries come out of the freezer with beef tallow soaked into them, and then they
Uh-huh.
cook them in the vegetable oil. They don't have the beef tallow in the UK. The fries are vegan friendly.
So it's
It,
like a naked fry.
yeah, there's salt, but it
I
doesn't
mean,
have that.
it's pure potato and nothing but pure potato.
Yep, not like North America. Like when we eat fries here, like Canada and the States, they're second to none. McDonald's
Yeah.
fries are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And in the UK, when you eat them, you're like, nah, I'm just not gonna get them. I'm not gonna get the meal. Like I'll just get the burger and the drink, thanks. That's how I
Right.
felt. Like I didn't see the point. It just wasn't
Right.
good at all. Yeah.
Yeah. I will. I will. I do not express my opinions just to the whole world usually on this, but I feel like sometimes we take the catering. Sometimes certain types of places just really don't need to be the healthy places. Like if you're a
Yeah.
healthy eating person, there's places you can go. And then for the rest of us who want to like indulge and are going to die early and young and probably have a heart attack, let us indulge in them properly.
Yeah.
So
Don't take away from me because
yeah,
you don't want to live the life I want to live.
yeah, yeah. I'm sorry you want to live a life that's boring, bland, and has no spices and is vegetable oriented all your life. But
Yeah, sign me up for the Schokobällchen and the pear milkshakes. I'm down.
I
Uh,
would be curious to see you launch the combination of those two. Well, I actually don't want to see it.
they'd blend it together at the right McDonald's, right?
Wow, that'd be kind of that. I wonder how that'd taste.
I have no idea. I do know that like when we were talking about McDonald's the other day, and I said my McChickens in Canada are different than yours. Like
Yeah,
ours are like round patties that look like hash brown patties. They don't
yeah.
look like a battered chicken breast like yours are.
Well, we have two different types of chicken. Our McChicken is more of like the patty, like you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's the cheap one, and then like the crispy like McChicken is more like a Wendy's McChicken or
Well, it's not a
whatever type
McChicken,
chicken.
right? You're talking about like the crispier chicken breast that's battered. You guys have a McChicken that's on like your dollar menu, your $1.39 or $1.89 menu.
Yeah, $1.89. That's the
Uh,
McChicken.
Yeah, and then you have like the deluxe arch or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know what's called in the
We
states.
don't have that anymore. But we have they have different chicken sandwiches now, but they're not the deluxe anymore. They don't have the deluxe.
Yeah, but
I
they're
don't
definitely
think.
different than your McChickens, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely different. Much
Even
better.
even with that, our McChickens are different than your McChickens,
Yeah,
right? And then we have like the higher quality chicken breast ones like you guys have, and those are pretty much identical, but it's our McChickens that are different.
yeah.
It's really weird. I don't understand. First of all, how you can pay $1.39 for one when ours are
Dollar
like,
89.
oh,
Dollar
sorry,
89.
ours are 4.99 Canadian for a McChicken
That
sandwich,
that's fucking crazy.
and then it's like 6.99 for like one of like the bigger chicken sandwiches.
It's like 3.99 for us.
Yeah, it's really overly priced. I find for the McChicken's terrible. I can't do it here.
Yeah.
Although in the states, I'll go grab three of them. Like boom, $6 done.
Oh, come on, man! You just want to come back down here and have the barbecue at Joe's like the last time you were here.
I do. I mean, first I got to do a road trip through some of the states because I know when I did one from Abbotsford to Minneapolis, I stopped at many a McDonald's and I tried many a different milkshakes. Even 100 like miles away from each other, one McDonald's offered a banana milkshake, one offered a peach, the next one offered a blueberry,
Yeah.
and the next one offered a raspberry. I'm like, why the fuck do you not all offer the same shit? But it just kept me guessing. It kept me like stopping in at McDonald's to try new shit.
See, I would totally be up for like a week long like road trip if I could like fly someplace to meet you and then you'd come back to Kansas City because I'd have to get back here somehow and then or come here and then go somewhere else and I'd fly home, one of the two, because
Yeah.
I wanted to rent a. I was looking at it when me and my ex went to Seattle. I was going to rent a car maybe and do a week long road trip home, and the car rental costs and everything, it was just like holy crap, you know.
Yeah.
No way. So, because I still got a lot of the West that I have never seen.
I've got a lot
So,
of central. Actually, East Coast is more my like Vermont and Maine and stuff. I've never been way up top.
yeah, that'd be
And
a long ass drive to get there.
yeah, I mean, I've never been to Oklahoma, and that's not too far from you.
Wow, you never been to Oklahoma?
No, I've been around it. I mean,
Yeah.
North Dakota, South Dakota,
We've been to
Nebraska,
Texas because of
Kansas,
Joe Con.
Texas,
So,
no Oklahoma. I just like
yeah,
didn't go.
yeah, Oklahoma's all right.
How about McDonald's pies? Like you said, you want to try more of them in Europe. Like, what
I've
do you?
never actually. I never used to ever. I probably. You're gonna cry at this, but I've probably ate less than 10 apple pies from McDonald's in my life.
Apple's so boring, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if any, I mean, that's all I ever got.
Oh,
So
because we have different ones here. Like every couple months, they'll do a promo. And down in the states, I've been down there. I've had like blueberry cream cheese, strawberry cream cheese, strawberry rhubarb. After eight, it was after eight mint chocolate in the middle, like a
Ooh,
white mint chocolate, and then the outside wasn't like a regular like pie crust. It was like really really dark pie crust, so like chocolate pie crust.
now that sounds tasty.
It
I
was
like to
it
try
was
that.
awesome. And then we had, you don't know what a butter tart is, do you? Because being American, I don't
No.
think. So imagine a pecan pie with no pecans, but more of the filler,
Okay.
and then you get raisins instead of pecans. That's essentially a butter tart. It's creamier, not as dry as a pecan pie. Like it's
Yeah,
drippy.
part of me is kind of like that sounds nasty. Part of me is like, I'd try it.
Yeah, they had that one here, like an actual butter tart McDonald's pie.
I've really just never been this huge dessert guy. I mean, like I'm like super boring. It's like I like chocolate cake, I like white cake, I like French silk pie, I like pecan pie. I mean, I like some just simple stuff.
Yeah.
I've just never been a whole just a sweet hound. Now candy though, that's been my thing. So I guess I am, but baked goods. I never had anybody that really baked, like a whole lot. So
I lived next to my aunt. She baked all the time, and my Oma baked all the time. So I had a lot of baked goods growing up, and
yeah,
I love them. Like I love pies, cakes, tarts, cookies.
have you ever become much of a baker yourself though?
I can't do it. Like I'm a fucking amazing cook. Like I am a really good cook. I'm not a good baker. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
Tell you what's amazing. You ever watch those shows like those kids that are baking with like Gordon Ramsay, like the kids baking show and stuff.
Yeah.
They're like
I
baking stuff.
look
And
at
they're like 8 years old.
yeah. I look at them
Yeah.
and I feel like I am handy capable. Like I can't comprehend. And they're just like throwing shit together and making a pie and decorating it. And I was like, wow, like
Yeah.
wow, I'm so impressed with you right now.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's pretty cool.
so
They might grow up and be a McDonald's pie baker. Probably they'll be doing a little bit better than McDonald's, I'm guessing.
hopefully they make it in Europe so you can actually deep fry the pies, and
Yeah.
you take a bite out of that, you can tell that the difference in the crispiness, and it's like 400 degrees, it burns your mouth. It's super painful, but oh my god, the flavor, like the pure milkshake, it's worth it. It totally is. As a kid, for you, because you've been going to McDonald's, you had one in your town, and you were like, one of the first parts of the country to try nuggets and stuff. There's
Right.
something that I saw that was discontinued at McDonald's that I've never had in my life. I've never seen it in my life. There was a place called Tasty Freeze. It was like like when a company, a restaurant is successful, but then they don't franchise, and then they lose their opportunity, and pretty soon they have one location, then two, and then four, and then 20, and then they're down to three because they didn't jump on that moment to franchise, and they
Yep.
couldn't manage, right? So
We had we had one of those around here that was really popular. A place called Smacks. It was one of my favorites when I was a kid.
and it just
They
it,
had they expanded up to like 20 or 30 stores.
yeah.
They had the opportunity. McDonald's presented them the opportunity to get the rights to all of Missouri, and they turned them down.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It,
they were delicious burgers. I used to get the Hickory Smack. That's what it was called, the Hickory Smack hamburger. It was basically kind of like the Hickory sandwich from Sonic, only way better.
it's just sad that they missed an opportunity that could have made them, billionaires over time, right?
Exactly. But they had their own. They had their own company. They were, family owned. It was kind of like just think about like In and Out when In and Out first started.
Yeah, and it's still family owned, and it's massive though. Like
Exactly.
they're never going to franchise because they know what they're doing,
Oh yeah.
right?
Why would you give up the control?
No, absolutely not. But there was a little thing they would have there. It was like a milkshake place with a little arcade and some ice cream and burgers, fries. They had a thing
Uh-huh.
called onion nuggets. So it was like probably about the size of your thumbnail, chunk of onion that was battered and deep fried. So you eat them and they're just like the size of thick nickels, just onions. And it would come with like a honey mustard dip, and you dip it, and it was amazing. And when I worked at Boston Pizza, which is a chain in Canada, in the States it's called Boston's. I don't know if it's
Uh-huh.
not Boston Market, Boston's.
No, never heard of them.
No,
All the Boston markets are gone here now, anyway.
yeah, no, Boston's. They're in Texas, they're in South Dakota.
Now, I've had something like that. They were called onion petals.
Yeah, that BP, when Boston Pizza, they were called onion petals, and they were triangular.
Yeah.
And McDonald's apparently had onion nuggets back in the 70s and 80s.
Wow.
And I would fucking kill for that. I mean, I would choose onion rings over French fries almost any day of the week, no matter where I'm eating.
I am surprised that McDonald's has never. Well, maybe they did do them for a while, but that they don't have onion rings on the menu.
I mean, I had them in Greece and I'd never seen them before or since.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Kansas City's been traditionally a test market for a lot of companies. Well, this is also the first market that had Happy Meals.
Why is that? Why do you think that is?
I think it's kind of like the Midwestern market. It's kind of like, well, if they can get them to accept them here, they'll accept them anywhere because we're even less trendy than other places. So maybe they feel like if they can win over the kind of like the Canadian or the Minnesota, don't you know? If they can win over the steak and potatoes crowd with a new thing, then
Yeah.
people in other places will definitely go for it. I don't know.
And that'd be awesome.
Sometimes we get crazy stuff from like Taco Bell too. I mean, it's just weird how Kansas City seems to get some weird stuff.
I remember Mountain Dew was being tested. No, Doritos, which is owned by PepsiCo, which is owned by Frito-Lay. Like Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Pizza Hut, KFC.
Yab Yum brand, the Yum brands or whatever.
Yeah, it's all owned by the same people, right?
Yeah.
So they were testing flavors of Doritos, and they had a Mountain Dew flavored Dorito, and it was only being released in the Midwest at the university campuses.
Wow.
Mountain
Never
Dew.
even heard of it.
Yeah, and they did it in Japan later as a limited edition, but I've never seen it. I would love to try like Mountain Dew flavored Doritos. I mean, I've tried shitty fucking Doritos. Did you ever get the test Doritos? They come in like a silver foil bag with like a either
I
bright
saw them. I
orange.
never bought one. You never
Yeah.
knew what they were going to taste like.
Well, yeah, there's ingredients on the back. So we would do road trips down to Montana, and there'd be like five guys in the truck or the car, and we'd grab each one of the three flavors, and we each grab one chip, and we take a bite, and we're like, all right. And yeah, some of them were like, sweet chili lime. Yeah, that's good. And then one was like, this tastes like coffee and chocolate. Like this is not a good flavor at all. Like
Yeah.
not for a chip anyway. But
Right.
I remember we had a test flavor in Canada, and I took a bite and I was like, that's onion rings with ketchup. That is so fucking good. Like I don't eat a lot of ketchup, but I dip my onion rings in ketchup. I'd rather have honey mustard, but and yeah, they released it like a year later as, hey, this is test flavor A1 between the two, and it is onion rings and ketchup. And I was like, that is so awesome. And then they took it off shelves after like 6 months.
Yeah, I'm mad that they got rid of. You can't really buy vanilla Pepsi anymore, or not Pepsi, vanilla Coke anymore. It's pretty much all gone. You find some here and there, but it's not mass market anymore. Now they got vanilla cherry vanilla, like the combination. But
Yeah. I just tried two new Cokes last week. Coke and coffee, vanilla bean, and Coke and coffee dark roast. The vanilla one was better. Obviously, vanilla and Coke works, and vanilla and coffee works. Do you remember in the early 2000s, Coke Black with a K at the end? BLA.
yeah,
It's small
I was
little
just
glass bottles.
I was just thinking of Coke Lime when they had Coke Lime for a while.
Coke Lime?
Yeah, did you ever have that?
Oh, yeah, man, I love Coke Lime. That was like my
Yeah.
go-to for mixing for rum. Like,
Oh, okay.
and freestyle machines, the Coke Freestyle, when you can go
Oh,
into. Yeah. So we have it in Canada. It's hard to find. So Wendy's has it, and I always get Coke with lime through the drive-through. Fucking love it. Coke with lime, straight from the fountain. Amazing.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
yeah I didn't know. I didn't know. It's like I said, they got. I mean, the vanilla lasted longer, but both lime and vanilla were out for a long time, and I was surprised when the lime went away.
Yeah,
So
and it's really weird because Pepsi still has lime and Pepsi still has Pepsi Vanilla.
yeah,
And
I
then,
don't know. I think they just rotate through stuff, and then like a few years later they bring something back.
well, I
You,
know
you remember? You remember Crystal Pepsi, the clear
I,
Pepsi?
I actually had one last year. We have a Chinese grocery store in Edmonton, the T&T supermarket, and I was able to get Pepsi Blue and Pepsi Crystal the same day, like last year. So you haven't seen Pepsi Blue since what, 2001?
It's been a while.
Yeah, I literally had one last year, and
What is that? I never tasted it.
it's like
So.
raspberry-ish Pepsi, like fruity Pepsi. It's not very good.
I told you about that whole thing about my dream for a case of Royal Crown Draft from New Zealand,
Yeah,
right?
you're like the only way to get it is now, $48 to ship it
Yeah.
across the planet.
You know what? I might splurge one of these days and just buy a case just because it's that damn good.
And it's weird. I have a friend in California that I play Call of Duty with, and he talks about Royal Crown, like RC Cola, all the time. And I
Yeah.
asked him about the root beer, and he's like, "Oh my god, like the specialty one? Shit, yeah." So I don't remember what you called it. Reserves, maybe? What was it called?
Well, it was A&W. It was a special A&W. Like it was like this like it looked like a beer bottle, but it was root beer. I mean,
Yeah.
So,
He was talking about RC Cola root beer, and I was like,
oh yeah,
well, isn't that not Royal Crown? Is that not the same thing?
no.
Oh, I thought.
There was an A&W draft that was
Yeah.
bottled that was amazing, and then there was Royal Crown draft. Two different things. One's a cola, one's a root beer. But I only had them both around like 96 ish, 95, 96, and then they disappeared. I mean, I still dream of. I mean, I still think about them. They're so damn good. So.
You just sit in the corner crying, be like, all
Yeah.
right, I guess I'll use my McDonald's
Man.
app and go get a nugget for 40 cents.
Yeah, like
only
crappy corn syrup soda.
The only satisfaction you get now is that McDonald's app discounts.
Yeah, but look at these guns I'm building up, man.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Nice. Look at you.
Look at that. Look at the shoulders.
Yeah.
So
You just got to work on your wang, make that thing thicker and longer. Can you do that?
well, the technique on that, I think, is if I just get rid of the gut, the wang gets bigger just by natural osmosis.
Okay.
So they say that you get an inch for every 30 pounds. If I drop 60 pounds, a couple more inches, I'll be slaying them in Bangkok.
Nice. I mean, I get an invite to go to Bangkok with you, yeah?
All right, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be.
I think we need a Japan, Vietnam, Thailand trip. I think that'd be a good triple tour.
You do know that when I'm in Thailand, I'm gonna go check out the Ladyboys, right?
Oh, I figured you would.
Excellent. No shame.
I'll just be over there going, psst, that one's got an Adam's apple.
I'm gonna be like, I know. I'm gonna go away with her and her sister.
No, I'm telling you so you can go talk to her.
Oh, okay. Ooh, thank God. I thought you were warning me. Thanks for looking out, buddy. Thanks for looking out.
Hey, you see that one that looks the prettiest? That's the guy.
Perfect. I'm down. I like pretty ladies, guys. It's all the same. Welcome to 2022. It's all the same.
Hey, I can't tell if they're a boy or a girl. I'm not a biologist.
Yeah. And I don't care.
Well, there's that.
I mean, I also don't care that you're not a biologist.
Well, apparently neither was my guidance counselor. So anyway, yeah, we could try some McDonald's over there in Asia.
Well, I know they have spaghetti.
Maybe we should go to Japan, then we could go to Vietnam, and then we could travel overland. We go through their Cambodia and Laos, and then over to Thailand.
I do want to hit Singapore. I need to go to those cool banking towers. It looks pretty neat.
Oh,
and that cool like cruise ship on the stilts, like that building that looks like a fucking ship on pillars.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So I mean, it's not a ship. I think it's like restaurants and hotels and stuff. But it looks amazing. All of it looks amazing.
Oh yeah.
Anything that isn't sitting at home looks amazing. Right?
You're damn right about that. Let me tell you, these last few years have been trying years of the soul.
I mean, if we can try that ink McDonald's burger and some McDonald's spaghetti and some Mountain Dew flavored Doritos and Ladyboys and underwear vending machines, I'm down. I'm down for all of it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's many things that we would be able to try over there that we'd have no idea about.
And I do have a friend who was living in Japan for a while, and he said he was on a quest to find the I don't know how to put it, the steakhouse where the wealthy businessman eats his steak underneath the glass roof, and the Asian girls walk out and defecate on the glass above them while they eat their expensive steak. I mean, I don't want to see that.
No.
I want to say I saw that, right?
I don't know if that might throw me off my game on the steak, but
well, just eat your steak really fast and then just like order a bottle of wine and then just wait for the show and then leave and be like, wow, this is the most unique trip I've ever been on. I mean, fuck KFC gizzards. Right? Fuck that.
Maybe we should feed them KFC gizzards and see what kind of shits they take.
I don't know. I'm gonna feed them the pear milkshake. They just slide off that roof. They would just be gone. They'd be dead.
They probably just do that, and then they sell the paintings later.
Yeah. Anyway, that would be I you know what? If you Google it, there are answers for you of people who've seen the show. I'm not gonna lie. Don't want to watch it. Not gonna lie. Want to tell people I saw it.
I'm not Googling it from work. That's for sure.
Well, I mean, how much do you like your job?
Yeah, more than having somebody ask me about my search history.
Like, hey, I don't get it, Charlie Ray. You keep searching like McDonald's deals with the app, and then you're searching pear milkshakes. Then you're searching Adam's apples on women, and now you're searching defecating glass roof Japanese businessman steak dinner. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Hi. Oh man. So, but yeah. So there'll be plenty of McDonald's adventures over there, and as long as you don't have the McCat, you're okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's just once, right?
Yeah, or the McPoodle.
That's just once. I always figured if I went to Asia, I would just become a vegetarian for a couple weeks.
Yeah, they will pretty much eat anything. Anything you want, you can pretty much get on the menu
But do you
over
think
there.
McDonald's is like that, being a chain place, or that's just local?
No, I think that's probably just local. I'm guessing McDonald's probably is pretty much the same, and they have a few unique items. I mean, I want to try. I know you've already tried it, but I want to try a Jollibee. So
Do you have them there yet?
no, we don't have it here.
My friends in California say they're opened up around where they live, but they just don't want to go. It's like,
I wish
just
they
go.
would, because then I'd know where to go to meet some really hot Filipinos. So because
Yeah.
I know they'd be there.
Yep. No, Jollibee is amazing. It's probably the crunchiest fried chicken fast food you can have. Like the gravy's good. I mean, it's weird. Like, do you associate fried chicken with gravy? Is that an American thing? I know it's an Asian thing. They're just like, whenever I hang out with my Filipino friend and we go to like Popeyes or KFC, she's like, where's the gravy? I was like, it doesn't come with chicken in this country. Like fried chicken and gravy,
Do they dip the chicken in the gravy?
they dip the chicken in the gravy.
Just like the gravy, like with mashed potatoes and gravy, they just have a bowl of gravy and they just dip the.
You grab the drumstick, you dip it
Yeah,
in, you take a bite. You
that
dip it in.
that sounds friggin' delicious.
It is, but
I've just never had that. I've just never had that really ever done around me.
it's just
So
not a normal thing, right? It's
no,
just
no,
not.
no.
The chicken is the chicken. The gravy
Right.
is for the fries and the any mashed potatoes.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I could. I've dipped my like gizzards in gravy. That's pretty good.
The non hockey puck ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the good ones.
Yeah. The good ones. The ones that look like actual gizzards.
Yeah.
No, that sounds good. I mean, here's the thing. It's like I don't know if I don't think I've ever told you this, but like the Kansas City Filipino community center is like a mile and a half or 2 miles from my house. But I can't just like show up and like, hey, what's up, fellas?
I mean, what if I mailed you? Oh my God, Jollibee has like a deep fried pie, peach mango, dude. It is so good. They also had
That
like a
sounds good.
an umi. Is that like a purple yam? I think they had a umi pie. I didn't get
Um,
it because I'm not a
no,
sweet potato
never heard of
fan.
it.
But yeah, it's you take a bite and it's all purple on the inside. I think it's a sweet potato. But yeah, that peach mango one, so good. The rice is good. It comes with like a mushroom gravy. I mean, it's good, man. Yeah, fucking go to a Jollibee.
Well, if I ever have one around, I will. Or if I ever go to the Philippines, I want to go. I want to go to the Philippines too. So,
Yeah,
uh,
the beaches look epic.
oh yeah, it looks nice there. I definitely want to visit, but I do know that the mango chutney I've had at the Indian restaurant is really really good. I usually get like the chicken, and I get to like the for an appetizer they have like or if they have the buffet set up. Either way, I prefer them the buffet set up. You get like the appetizer, like kind of deep fried chicken,
Yeah,
and then I'll get a bowl of the mango chutney and just dip my chicken in the mango chutney.
yeah,
So good.
yeah. We have a mango salsa here made by Tostitos, and it's really really good. We put it in pasta salad, so cold pasta salad with some onions and like slivered carrots and green onions, and then yeah, mango salsa. It's
Uh,
strangely delicious.
Sounds good, man. I wish I could still, unless I can get the app, unless I figure out the recipe, which is online and try it. You have to look it up. But there's this one place in Kansas City that had the best pasta salad. I mean, it's called a place called Grinders. Actually, if you look it up, Kansas City Grinders, and you look up pasta salad recipe, you'll probably
Yeah.
find it on Google. But dude, it was so good, and the grinders were so good. You know what a grinder is. I mean, sandwich, right? So
Yeah, I'm,
kind of
I'm
like
thinking of the gay dating app, but yeah, when you talk
oh,
about it as a sandwich,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, but no, it's like the like a meatball stuffed kind of
yep,
grinder, and they put like a harder kind of plug in the end, kind of thing. You
yeah,
know how to put a harder plug in the end,
yeah. I know you want to keep everything in there.
keep
I get it.
everything in. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you don't want
So
to cream
yeah,
pie that. No, no.
no, no. But man, I'd go there for lunch and I'd get a grinder, like a meatball grinder, and I'd get a like a half pint of the pasta salad, and it was just so good.
So the
But
the
they're
quick
gone.
the quickest pasta salad I can tell you to make. So remember I told you I worked at Boston Pizza?
Yeah.
We had a pasta salad with like bow tie pasta, the farfalle, and it just had carrots, cucumber, red pepper, onion, our Boston Pizza like signature salad dressing, and then it had like slices of salami on the side. And after they stopped having that like house dressing, I was like, what the fuck? This sucks because it was an amazing like you don't have to do much, right? You boil some pasta, you cool it down, you throw some onions and peppers and you throw that sauce and it's done. I was at Subway one day and I was like, "What's that?" And they go, "Well, that's our sub sauce." Like they have that weird grayish sub sauce.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, can I get some of that on the side? I want to like dip my. I don't want to put it on my sandwich because if I don't like it, I've ruined my sandwich." So I
Uh,
got it on the side to dip it, and when I dipped it, it's just like memory showing up, like boom. It's like this is the exact same sauce that we had at Boston Pizza like 10 years ago for our pasta salads. So then I
uh,
asked to take some home on the side. I came home, I boiled some noodles, I put in the onions, I put in the red peppers, I put in the carrots, cucumber, mixed it up, and all I had was memories flooding back that this is identical. So if you want to make a quick, delicious pasta salad, order a couple sides of the Subway sandwich sauce, like the house zesty sandwich sauce, I think it's called.
uh,
I don't know what they call it in the States. But yeah, just come
uh,
home, throw some noodles in there, throw some cucumber, you're good to go. Like it is delicious and it's
cool.
fast and it's cheap because they don't charge you for the sauce if you order the sandwich, right? You order a
Right.
sandwich, ask
Right.
for like two or three sides of sauce, go home, make yourself a batch of pasta salad. Trust me, you like it. And
Nice.
if you don't, let
Yeah.
me know what kind of an asshole I am and I'll apologize.
You're the best kind of asshole, Clay.
Well, I guess so. I mean, not everybody's willing to go line up at McDonald's to get, Szechuan sauce.
Let's
And
just put it this way: it was much easier this time than it was when I tried it in California. That was a bitch. That was
yeah,
a real bitch.
yeah. No, I'm
Yeah,
happy.
they really foobarred that one when they did that 1 day bullshit.
Well, I mean,
This time they were much smarter. They made a lot more.
we were talking about it at work, and it's probably the people in charge of McDonald's don't understand the relevancy of Rick and Morty to today's public. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
It didn't register to them. They go, "Well, we got a bunch of people online complaining about it. Should we re-release it?" A couple of people like this cartoon, so then they're like, "Yeah, we'll send 20 packets to every location."
Right.
Right? And then
Yeah.
it's sold out in under 5 minutes. So like, well, maybe next time we should send 40. And then somebody who's like probably in their 20s are like, hey, CEO, how about you just let me handle this one, okay? Just let me handle it. And they're like, we're gonna make 4 million of these,
Yeah.
and we're gonna make you buy a 10 pack of nuggets because you have to buy the nuggets to get the sauce, right?
Right. Well, no, no, that's what I was telling you, dude. I got that 40-cent nugget deal,
Yeah.
and I got 6 packets of fucking sauce because you get one that comes with the nuggets,
Yeah.
and on condiments you can ask for up to 5 of any sauce for free. So I'm just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bang.
God bless
I'm
America.
getting extras because I want to have some extra. So when they quit selling it completely, I have some left over.
Yeah.
So I've gone I went like I said, dude, I went to fucking McDonald's 3 days in a row, and I'm like today I got an offer for uh buy one get one or whatever. So I got the 6-piece nugget, got a double cheeseburger for free, and got a Coke. So for like $3, I got a 6-piece nugget, a double cheeseburger, a Coke, and 6 sauces.
You're living the dream, my friend.
Oh man, they are like the great Satan with this phone app. Let me tell you, they're going to be like every day. We got something cheap for you. Come and get it, boy. Come and get it.
Do you want me to mail you? I have one packet of that McDonald's Mexican salsa verde packet. Do you want me to mail that to you?
Sure. I mean,
It
don't
does.
send it by. Don't figure out some other things you think I might want to try. And I'll think. Is there anything else you want from down here? I'll pick some stuff up. I can send you a bigger packet than just the sauces. If there's anything you think that might be down here.
I just sent one of my friends that I play Call of Duty with. He's got 3 stomach cancer tumors kind of thing, and he had them removed last week.
Oh
And I was like, I
wow.
mean, I could send you prayers, I could send you love. I could fly down there and give you a handy to make you feel better, but You know what? I'm just gonna send you some Canadian snacks. So I sent him like it's called caramel gold Kit Kat. So it's not chocolate on the outside. It's like a
Oh,
gold caramel on the
that
outside.
sounds tasty.
Oh, it's really good. And I
Yeah.
sent him a crispy crunch, which is like your guys' Butterfinger but thinner.
Okay.
And then I sent him like a Score chocolate bar. I don't know if you have Score down there. It's like toffee, right? A solid piece of toffee down the middle, dipped in
Yeah,
like fudge.
we used to. I don't know if I've seen one around though forever.
And
It's really hard. I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. It's got like a chocolate covering and then it's got kind of like a harder thing in the middle
Yep.
kind of
It's
thing. Yeah.
exactly. It's amazingly flavored. So I sent
Yeah.
him one of those and a bag of all dressed chips, which you guys don't have down there. All dressed, and then a bag of ketchup chips, which you guys don't have.
Now, when I tried those, I tried those in Estonia, didn't I? They had ketchup chips.
Yeah, no, it's different. No, no, like that's their version of ketchup chips.
Yeah.
It's not what we have here.
Okay.
And I sent a bag of Hawkins cheesies. So you know, like the thin, crunchy cheesies from like Cheetos,
Okay.
the crunchies. These
Okay.
are thicker than that, but amazing flavor. It's like made in Canada, real cheddar. Like these aren't just trash. These are fucking delicious.
Do they come with surveillance chips?
Of course they do. I mean, I don't think our government would have it any other way.
Well, of course not.
No, no, they need to know what we're eating. They need
Got to
to
make sure
police it.
you're doing proper things in Canada.
Absolutely. And a coffee crisp, which is like
Yeah.
a coffee flavored chocolate bar.
Yeah.
And he said he tried the ketchup chips first because they intrigued him the most. And he ate a couple and then he saved the bag because they were so fucking good. He's going to put them on a hamburger. He's like, I'm not even going to put ketchup on my burger. I'm going to put the ketchup chips on my burger. So I thought that would be the thing he wouldn't want to eat. He said it was like the most intriguing. And so far, he's only had like two things and it's been his favorite.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, I could send you a bag of our ketchup chips and all dressed. You can try that shit out.
Okay. Yeah. What, dude? You just surprised me. Whatever you think I'd like, that's fine.
I mean,
Is there anything you can think of that you're looking for from down here that I might have in the store?
not really. I know that, I mean, essentially all I really want from you is dick pics, but you don't need to mail those, right? Just text me, right?
Maybe I'll grab you some unique barbecue sauce from down here too, like out of the store.
I'm in.
Okay.
Sold.
Have you ever had a? I don't know. I like it. It's pretty good. It's different. Have you ever had Arthur Bryant sauce?
Never. Never even heard of it.
Maybe I'll surprise you. I'll come up with some stuff, and you'll have enough Szechuan. You'll be like Wow.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna throw it away in front of my employees just to piss them off.
You should just like pour it down your chest and just rub it in, going,
No,
"Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good."
Daddy likey. Heat it
Ah,
up in the microwave so when I pour it on my body, it burns and sizzles.
there you go.
Anyway, probably enough of that conversation.
Yeah, I know. So, I don't know, man. Anything else you want to talk about as far as McDonald's goes? I mean, I think we've gone through the topic pretty well tonight.
Oh yeah, I've wasted everybody's time with this conversation.
Yeah. Well,
Everyone's
it's
time.
never, you can never go wrong with talking about food between the two of us.
It's true. Even if it involves women on glass ceilings and pear milkshakes, you know what?
Yeah.
It's
I
still
was imagining some of those things that we've talked about before that involve Japanese women and eels, but
yeah. I mean, you can just go to eFucked. You can watch all that.
yeah,
It's all there, ripe for the plucking.
there you go.
Yeah, and then
So,
you should buy some knitting needles and stab yourself in the eyes so you never have to watch that again.
yeah,
Even though I
yeah,
do watch it at least once a week just to thank myself that I'm not a woman living in Japan who quit the job at the nail salon.
yeah. There you go. So there you go. Clay is thankful he is not a woman living in Japan.
Yep, who recently quit his job at the nail salon
Yes,
to go
that too.
film eel porn on eFucked.
Uh,
I think that probably wraps up any conversation that we'll ever have. All four of our listeners are just not coming back after this. That's for sure.
Probably not.
Well,
But
maybe
you
one
know
of them
what?
is. My mom is.
We do thank all the listeners that do listen to this.
Yeah.
So thank you for listening to two guys ramble on about McDonald's for an hour
Yeah,
plus.
well, I mean, it's definitely going to be split up into two because there's no way somebody's going to put up with an hour in a row. But yeah, man. No, that's awesome. Thanks for stopping by the studio with, Zoom.
Absolutely. Wouldn't have it any other way.
So I'm going to go. Peace.
That's cool, man. You take care, man.
You too. Always. Love you,
All
brother.
right, man. Peace out. Good night.